Okay.
Yeah. No. You have to press the button again. Okay. Looks good. I can go live on here now. Hello everyone, welcome back to Break Age Barriers. I've got two platforms that I'm live on. So today we're talking about feminism. What is feminism? Why do women have to go or bring that ideology of feminism? For one to get an answer to that, we have to look into history. And history shows that women has gone through tremendous level of subjugation, where to the extent that in the West, women were not allowed to cast their vote. That's how bad it was. Women were treated in the same level as, I think,
second-class citizens.
Well, second class, even as dogs. Yeah. Just like Africans were treated as such. So women has gone through tremendous level of discrimination. It's all all in the ball of discrimination, where some sect of people believe they are more superior than the other, and because they are more superior than the other, they treat the other as inferior, as worthless, and no one is worthless. It's just pathetic that anyone could group themselves as more superior than the other. We are all bettered naturally the same. We are not all individually the same because we have different assignments and we have different personalities. However, we are all human beings, which brings us to an equilibrium state of existence, and that's how it should be. And this is where the birth of feminism was done. Women had to start standing up for themselves, fighting for themselves, dissuading the fact that they are secondary, dissuading the fact that they are less than the male. I mean, how will any man in their right mind
believe that women are less
believe that women are less than, or believe that women are inferior? Because there's no single human being, be it male or female, that came to this world
without being birthed by their mother,
without being birthed by a female, a woman. So I find that it's an ingratitude state to be for any society or culture to dehumanize a woman, because every human being, male, female, came through a woman. We all came through that.
No. Or, the vagina.
Okay, we are saying the same thing.
Basically.
We are saying the same. Before you go through the birth canal, you have to go through here. So we all developed here, and not in the body of the what's it called? Not the body of the male, because the body of the male is not built for that.
No.
It's not built for that. I mean, there are some crazy ideas coming up now whereby they change the genes and change the
trends.
Oh, yeah. They want or trying to test if that can be possible. It's not natural, is it? It's not natural.
But that's a topic for another day.
Yeah, that's a topic for another day. So this is where,
May button.
yeah.
But on the other hand, some again like that as well. Two women and woman. Yeah, they believe that they don't need a man to conceive a child. So there's something called bone marrow babies. I don't know if you've heard of them, but basically they do their thing. Yeah, and then they conceive a child without any semen or nothing like that. Yeah, and it's called the bone marrow babies, and they like live for 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that's not normal. It's not
That's
natural.
not human.
That's not human. That's scientifically created.
No, it's not made in the lab. It's made between two women.
It's made between two women.
It's not. You know how it's man and woman, right? This time when it's woman and woman, that's their own way, like where they believe that they don't need.
Yeah, but it's got to be scientific.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I'm not sure the specifics of how it works, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah, because that's changing the natural way of, and if or when, probably it might eventually happen, they twat the natural way humans are created. It's going to affect a lot of things.
Oh,
because
they do that.
because they are not going to have conscience. There's going to be major side effects, because even the natural, when people are bettered naturally, you still have challenges with some certain humans whereby they commit crimes that are grim, that are unthinkable, and they are actually bettered naturally, let alone creating human through this means. Those kind of humans, they will not have, probably feel pain when they are hurting another human.
But some, we're completely deviating. But already, again, I'm bringing so many examples. Have you heard of the serial killer called Jeffrey Dahmer?
No.
Yeah. Basically, he's obviously a serial killer. Yeah. And
right.
He targets men because he's gay. Yeah. So he just goes for men. Yeah. And then what he does, it sounds really, it makes me want to throw up thinking about it. Yeah. He eats his victims, and he keeps their body parts in the fridge.
Well, that's part of what we are talking about, because such people don't have conscience. Such people don't have emotions. They've lost all level of emotions. They've all lost all level of compassion or empathy. And for a human to exist, as you must have empathy, you must exhibit empathy, compassion to another. Because lack of compassion is going to make that human that is full of hate and negativity destroy others without even feeling an iota of pain. So that would be detrimental. And I can call that as unethical. I mean, that type of...
Unsympathetic.
No, that type of creation that you said, where humans are made in the lab and all that stuff.
Yeah.
What's it called again?
They're bone marrow babies.
The bone marrow babies. So I've even heard long time ago where some people, when they want to have, they kind of create their own type of this specific genes that they
specify, like eye color.
Exactly.
This, that.
That's like tampering with.
They do it in I think somewhere, I'm not too sure where in Asia, so I don't want to like get it wrong. But in a military in Asia, whenever it tries to be connected, it always like.
Oh right.
There we go.
Okay.
So like I forgot where in Asia, but a specific military in Asia. That's what they do with their with the people that they bring up in the military. They make them have this specific gene, that specific gene, be able to be like this strong, that strong, look like this physically, and they just tamper with him, with a human being.
Right. So this is where, I believe the world should appreciate women, and women should start valuing themselves and appreciating the essence of their creation, really. Because women have gone through so much, to the extent that some don't even want to associate to being a woman. They see that as weak. That's why you find women who get to a stage or a state of mind whereby they say, if a man can do it, I can do it too. That's why you see, for example, we're watching
basically, I know what you're talking about. The woman, she took like testosterone steroids. She injected herself with more male hormones to be able to like grow not physically possible for a female, because you know how females genetics is. They have more flab and they're not as lean or muscular, and so she injected herself with a lot of testosterone and made herself look more like a man, and that completely like messed up her menstrual cycle, and other things like so it just messed the womanly part of it.
So that's what I'm talking about. That's women trying to beat that stereotypical belief of what they should be like, and they are trying to say, no, you're not going to put me into that box, because at the end of the day we are all humans and we all aspire. We have ambitions, what we want to become. And so in some societies, that society tell them, no, you cannot become this because you're a woman. So they put the limitation on women, and some women are like, no, I want to be this. So these are some of the battles that women had to go through throughout history. And I heard that prior the acceptance or introduction of patriarchy, the system of patriarchy, that the system that was existing was the matriarchal type of system. And in that matriarchal type of system, it was not the type that belittled men. It was the type that appreciated men, because women are emotional beings. We are emotional beings. While men portray the aspect of physical strength. And for a man to exist just with physical strength or showcase of physical strength will be denying themselves of having that access to the emotional aspect. Because for men are told that they are not meant to cry, for example. Men are told that when they show any signs of weakness, they are compared to as women. So, or sometimes belittled as much as women. So these are some signs that, to show that men and women need each other. Do you get what I'm saying? Have you got anything to add to this?
No. Could you repeat yourself, please?
Men and women need each other. As men have the physical strength. Not that women don't have physical strength, because when you look at what women go through childbirth, the body of the man cannot go through it and survive. Because the body of the man is not built for that.
You don't have the organ.
It's like, for example, you compare a table and a chair. The purpose of the table is to lay flat and you can place some things on it.
Yeah.
And the purpose of the chair is completely different from the purpose of the table.
So,
like, for example, when you sit on a table, you don't sit comfortably. But when you sit on a chair, you can sit to an extent, depending on the make or design of the chair. You can sit comfortably, because that's what. So what I'm saying is that the women.
But I have two questions. One is a statement. One, I love sitting at tables. Tables are very comfortable, actually, if you put a pillow on them. Yeah, that's just a personal preference. Yeah. Two, it's just a personal preference, isn't it? Yeah. Two, with your
That's just an analogy.
Yeah, I know. Exactly, that's what I was looking for. With your analogy, would you say that men and women are equal? Because you describe them as...
We are both human beings with different purposes. Just like we are all we have individual difference in our purposes. Like, what you're here to manifest on earth is completely different from what I'm here to manifest on earth. And this is two opposite sexes. If we compare you and Dad, his purpose here on earth is entirely different from your purpose here on earth. So you can't compare your life to his life, because he's here for a purpose and you're here for a purpose. But you can learn a lot from him and he can learn a lot from you. That's complementary. So he cannot say he's more superior than you because of what he has been able to learn or achieve in life. Neither can you, because you need the other to be able to complement you. When I say complement, it means you're not perfect, he's not perfect. He has pros that can be beneficial to you that you don't have, and you have pros that can be beneficial to him that you don't have. And so it is with me, you, and every other person. So it is with your friends. So it is with, by the time you eventually get married, you know, your wife will be complementary to you. You will be complementary to your wife. Because you're on your own, you're not perfect. You're not complete. Okay, let me not use that word. You're not perfect on your own. Your wife to be is not complete on his own. On her own. Thank you very much. On her own. But when you bring, you both come together as you're made for each other. You complete each other. It's like bringing a jigsaw together.
So two different parts.
Each one of those jigsaws on their own, they have their purposes. Their purpose is to fill in that gap. But by the time you bring them together, they complement one another.
They make a picture.
They fit the story.
So we all have our own... There's a dog outside.
It's okay.
So we all have our own roles in life.
Yeah, that's what purpose means. Your purpose, the purpose of the table is completely different from the purpose of the... I'm using
table and chair. I understand the analogy because they go together.
Because they go together.
I'm questioning the analogy because they're different, isn't it? Like, they complete each other.
Just like you and your wife to be completely different. I said that. I said individually, as human beings, we are different individually. When I say we are different, our personalities are different, our purposes are different. Your temperament is completely different from my temperament. So by the time we come together as a family, or by the time you have your own wife as a family, her temperament might complement your temperament. She might be a gentle one, you might be a fired up one. She might be a fired up one, you might be the gentle one. But when you come together, you are able to complement one another. When she's on fire, you are able to calm her down. Or vice versa. When you're on fire, she can calm you down. So you need each other. But when you are both fires, you burn each other up.
I thought this was feminism, not relationship advice.
It is. It's part of feminism. I'm just trying to carry you along to kind of understand
why
women get to this stage of or ideology of feminism.
But from what I've seen, the extreme feminism, I'm not saying every feminist is like this. I just want to put that out there. The extremists, the ones that are like really, really far, I don't know, left to right, whatever, where they believe that they want to absolutely cancel men out their life, like completely non-existent. They don't need men in their life, not like to help them or to do this and that for them, but I mean completely cut out.
Those are extremists. Those like you did ask me a question. You showed me something about a woman who tweeted, a young lady who tweeted, "Kill all men." I mean, come on. Doesn't she have a father? She must have a father, because just like we spoke about every human coming through the birth canal of a woman,
she was still in the balls.
That wouldn't have been possible without the sperm of the man. Not testicles.
Well, they're inside. They're inside the testicles.
The sperm of the man. So even as we appreciate the women for being the life giver, I call women, we must appreciate the fact that the men also brought the seed. So I always
the plant analogy.
Use the plant and the earth analogy to explain these things. It's just like farming. You need the earth to plant. You need the earth. You need water. Without these things, how can the seed grow? The male is the seed bearer. The woman, that's why they call women Mother Earth. The woman is representative of the earth. It's like the seed telling the earth, you are inferior because I have grown now and I can shoot up. No one can see you. They can only see me. I'm the one flourishing. That's what some men believe. Then they tell their women, oh, you have to submit to me. Excuse me? Can the plant say to the earth, submit to me? No. You submit to one another. You submit to one another.
No.
Well, what I'm saying, that's the word submission has been so derogated.
It is derogatory.
Yeah. Derogatory. It is derogatory, but it's not meant to be derogatory. That's why women are derogated. Women are subjugated, because some men who believe that they are from the traditional beliefs, they ask the women to submit to them. But it's vice versa. You must love your woman. When you show love to your woman, you will see, you don't even have to ask. If she's the one with a gratitude mind or mindset,
I'm still a bit
she will naturally submit to the man. What I'm saying is, we complement each other. The plant cannot say to the soil, you must submit to me, because the soil is underneath. Because the plant is the one everyone sees when it shoots up. But the plant needs the earth. The man needs the woman. The woman needs the man. The earth needs the plant, because when you have a fertile land and nothing is being grown on it, what do we call that fertile land?
Infertile.
Because it's producing nothing. So the women cannot say, oh, I'm the life giver, I'm the woman, I'm the mother here, blah, blah, blah. That's arrogance. You must humble yourself.
Humble is also quite derogatory, isn't it?
It is. So that's where I'm going. In life, everything about this world is complementary. Give
and take.
It's complementary. If you take, you're buying. What do they call that? It's hoarding. And when you hoard, it's going to choke you. And it will continue to sadden the person, because we are not built for that. We are built to complement. No one is superior than the other. Just like we are to the earth. Humans are built with great sense of creativity. Look at what we've done to the earth. Some good, some bad. Yeah? But we cannot say we are more superior than the earth itself. Because we can't do without the earth. We need the earth to sustain us. That's where we feed from. That's where we clothe from. That's where we roof our head from the adverse
resources,
weather. Yeah. So these are the reasons for feminism. What do you want to contribute to this?
Nothing, because I genuinely I don't disagree, and if I agree, I'll just be repeating your point, so it doesn't really make any sense.
Tell me what you agree on.
Obviously, we complete each other, male and female. They go hand in hand with each other, like you said, they're a jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah.
And without one, you can't have the other. Without one, the other one, they have to coexist in peace. Yeah, which I know. Yeah.
I'm looking at you. Don't think because I'm not.
Oh no, I understand.
I can see you from the camera.
I just want to know how. I just want to try and think of a way to phrase this in a way that I guess you understand. Yeah. I hate to bring this up.
Bring it up.
The Barbie movie. I did not watch.
Oh, that movie you told me about.
Movie,
yeah. I haven't watched it.
I just want to say that the ending, the conclusion, the final conclusion of this movie. Is that women and men should live separately and shouldn't coexist with each other.
Is that the message of the movie?
That is the end message of the movie. That is
their
conclusion.
Where are they suggesting the women live and the men live?
Well, obviously,
movie.
Obviously, this is a fictional movie, so like Barbie Man.
Yeah, but they are sending a message to everyone watching the movie, so they are kind of influencing people's mindset.
I did tell you that yesterday, the way that because it's a Barbie movie. I don't really know any middle-aged man that's going to watch the Barbie movie.
No, but
so it's mostly maybe middle-aged women and their daughters. Yeah, that's going to be influenced by such movie. Imagine a child, a female girl, growing up and believing that men and women should live separately from each other and not coexist in peace. What kind of message is that sending me?
The thing is, the earth is going to be bare because there will be no one reproducing, and the resources of the earth is vast. So if there's no one reproducing, who is going to fill up the earth? Again, we can discuss that on probably population, issues on population. So what can you say the effect of feminism is on men?
Well, what type of feminism? Because there are many types. There's radical, extremist, not extremists. That's just to name a few, to be honest. But okay, I can't say for all men, but I want to take myself as an example. Yeah, okay. How it'll affect me as a man or as a male. To be fair, the only thing I'm a bit iffy about is the genocide on my gender. Yeah, that's some Hitler level stuff. Yeah, so that's a bit iffy. That makes
that's the extremist.
That's the extremist though.
Yeah,
and that's the one that I see the most.
I think
extremist but the extremist side of feminism is the part that I see the most, and where a lot more of them are more vocal about it. Yeah, where they want to like kill all men, get rid of all men, I just can't.
And the non-extremists, because they are people who are non-extremists but identify as feminists.
Yeah, I understand.
And their belief of feminism is that we should all have equal rights. So let's leave the extremists. Let's talk about the normal ones. So what would you say is there, what would you say the side effect of, then maybe we can talk about the extremists.
The side effects of equality.
Feminism.
The feminism where men and women should be equal. I don't really have anything against that. Yeah. At all, to be honest, actually.
Because this lady, sorry to cut in, this lady that I normally read her book, Chimamanda Ngozi.
Yeah.
She's a feminist.
Yeah.
She's a feminist, but she's not the type that goes that all men should be eradicated. No, she's not the type. She stands for equality, bearing in mind the challenges, extreme challenges that women had to go through in this world.
I can't really speak on women for that because again, I don't go through.
But you have an idea of the history.
But there's one thing knowing something and there's another thing experiencing it.
Yeah, we are talking about knowledge now. You have an idea of what the history is. So we are talking about, and I think even Michelle Obama, she's a feminist as well. So these are people that we cannot consider as extremists. That, they are not extremists. I mean, look at their life, look at their, so you have to consider, this sect of feminists that are not against all men.
The thing is, I don't see that too often.
But propagating the fact that women have to be respected, women have to be given equal chances, women have to be embraced and appreciated in the society that we live.
I'm supposed to, I can't counter that and I can't go against it. It doesn't make any sense to do so.
To do what?
To counter or go against it, that doesn't make any sense.
Against?
What you just said.
Right.
The only thing I can really do to that is agree, really, to be honest.
That?
There's for equality for both genders. Apart from one thing. You can't really put a man and a woman in a boxing ring and then tell them to scrap it out. That I don't really think. When
we say equality, we are not saying their purposes are the same. Just like I gave the analogy of the chair and the table. We are saying the way you treat this kindly, please treat the other one kindly.
Oh yeah.
That's what equality means.
Mm-hmm.
The way you give opportunity to the men
to be fair,
to be just. The way you give opportunity to men, please also give opportunity to women. The way you allow men to vote, please also allow women to vote. That's what the original meaning of feminism was. However, there are some people who have embraced this ideology and turn it into extremist belief, just like in most other isms. Like you have those who are they're, for example, immigration, who some would be probably genuinely concerned that there are so many people coming and all that stuff. Yeah, and then out of those who say that, you have the racist ones who are of racist belief. They don't give a crap about the country, really. They are just a set of people who believe they are more superior than every other human being in the world, which is nonsense, really. Yeah. Any additional?
No, not really.
So it is at this point we say thank you very much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed it and you're able to draw one knowledge or conclusion from it. Please type into the comment box your opinions and thoughts, and then make sure you press the like button, subscribe, and we will
that notification bell, please, so
yes,
you can get updated on any time we do a live. And also more of you can join.
Yes. And it is at this point we say adios.
Goodbye.
Take care. We see you again tomorrow.
Oh yeah, it is tomorrow.
Yep. Bye.